We now start with the second part of this session. So we created storages. We assigned default archive groups to different storages. We created custom archive groups. Now in my case here on this workplace, 2. And now, what's next? That's a good question, you know. So let's have a look. This is the lab, explaining the lab. And here, now, so let's presume, you know, let's pretend I'm having many values coming from trends. And this is really the kind of real use case we are having if you're having a building automation project and TBS, you know, and fire safety and security together. The building automation part will dictate the volume because we are trending. This is a hobby everybody has when working with building automation, okay? Is having trends and then work with them, again, using energy reports to compare energy values from different years. This is really the case. If you're not coming from building automation part, this might be a new situation. As for me, it was kind of a new situation having this thing here, having sensitive data, which has to be deleted, you know, can be not stored in a long term. Okay. So having this kind of situation, a possibility would be to have no time slice set, okay? So the setting is to no. This means I really use the storage volume of the single slice, in this case, in this example, 1 GB. I'm filling them up, you know, and when this slice reaches the 1 GB size, it's going to be finalized. It will change the state to final. Means we'll be having 1 gig of volume. Medium volume data records, okay, and small volume data records. So here, because I'm having just a few data, and they probably not generating a lot of volume, I might have, okay, I want to have them in yearly pockets, okay? I'm probably, because the volume I'm using for those slices is dictated by the trending here, I might have here just a few amount of data compared to the slice 1 or the storage 1. So I might use here yearly, time slice to yearly. This means either the volume or after a year it will close and seal this slice. And here in between could be monthly. By now you know that we do have these 3 options: no, monthly, or yearly in terms of time sliced. So what's happening now? Because I'm filling up those storages much faster, the slices in those storage much faster than the other ones. Here I'm already having 2 final slices, and this 2, the number of these 2 refers to that storage here. This was one of the questions probably you had, you know. These 2 storage slices I'm defining here are referring to the final ones, not the current and not the spare one. They're not included in this number 2. When the first final, when I'm having here 2 final storage, what's happening as next? So here is slice 2, and here you see that I'm having already an archive file 1, which is by the way, this is not a proprietary file extension. So we are using here the standard SQL extension, which is BAK, the backup file basically, as archive file. So you see here that once this two has achieved, the next process, the next step is actually bringing this slice to an archive file. Okay, so what we are defining here at the end of the day, when we are using long-term storage, we are defining the amount of storages, we are defining the amount of slices and the sizes. And with that, the archiving is already set up. You're not defining an archiving. This is part of the game. This is the result of it. Having two final, the next step is archiving. And this archive file, in this situation, will have the content of how much? What's the volume of this? The volume of this is 1 gig, okay? It's 1 gigabyte data. And the volume of those archive files, probably monthly or 1 gigabyte, depending what's first. This one here, most probably 1 year. So you will have archive file of 1 year. Okay? This is the process. Here, slice 1, I didn't achieve the 2 storages here, the 2 slices. Slice 2 is the current one, slice 3 is the spare one. Here I got already one final, one archive, and slice 2 is final, slice 3 is final, slice 4 is current, slice 5 is the spare one.